Good morning, guys. How's everybody doing today? All right. Let's look. So, number one on my list today is Tesla. I know A-Pop is at the top of the list. Also, guys, let me know if the music's too loud. I can lower it a little bit if you guys want me to, so you can hear a little bit better. And so let me know if the music's too loud. The Astros did lose again yesterday, 12-3, unfortunately. I'm a little bit worried. About Washington in this series now. I'm a little bit worried. But yeah, like I said, let me know if the music's too loud. I can always lower it. But yeah, we got Tesla. We have A-Pop. We got MKSI. Not doing too much. We have AYR. Not doing too much. We've got PayPal, PYPL here. Big gap. We've got ALGN, SYRS. We've got Now, NOW. We've got NNDM gapping up. We've got LCRX or LRCX. We've got STM. We've got TAL, SAVE, AMAT, one of Mitch's favorites. We got a lot of mid and high cap stocks that are gapping up this morning. We got one or two small cap stocks, but most are mid and high caps from what I'm seeing right now. TSCO, we got Roku, we got SQ, we got AMD, we got the market itself. And so the market's up to 374, looking strong. We got OPGN gapping down. We've got Twitter with a big gap down as well. And we got NTGR here. So we got a few movers here. I'm curious to trade some of these. We got a lot of mid and high cap stocks, which are usually kind of my style of trades. We got FTI, BAX. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing this morning, guys. Like I said, if you have anything else specific that I haven't looked at, we got ZYNE, we got ARWR. But yeah, if you have anything specific that I haven't looked at, let me know. Because right now, Tesla's probably at the top of my list here. So yeah, I'm out of milk, guys. So I have to drink my coffee plain. Activision, ATVI. Yeah, I'd like to see it move a little bit more in pre-market. But I'll still watch it. AZN, I might watch AZN. Alright, team. But yeah, Tesla is what I'm really watching. Tesla's probably my favorite one. Just a lot of movement here. A lot of movement. If we look at the daily chart, it's starting to climb back. You know, everybody thought Tesla was done. It got down to under $200 for a little bit. And it's since rebounded. It's almost at 300 now, so it's way back up here on the top end of the range. And so we'll see what happens with it, but I'm watching Tesla for sure. Tesla, Netflix, they generally move in a favorable way for VWAP fades and bounces. Tesla and Netflix specifically, again, typically move in a favorable way for fades and bounces. They do. They generally move in the right way. But yeah, if you caught the stream yesterday, I did end green, and I did end green in net profit as well. I made $105 on the day, but net, it was not that much net profit. And one of the things I'm noticing is that I'm basically losing all of my net gains with those small trades I'm taking at the beginning of the day. I'm trading small with a few hundred shares multiple times, and then I'm usually having one or two big wins with my system that I'm developing. But with that, you can see my account balance it's net profit. It's up to $200 or $675 basically. So not bad. I'm still pushing, still growing, but I think I have to wind down on taking those small trades at the beginning. We'll see though. I'm still developing the system. We'll see how that goes. What's up, Daniel? What's your thinking in terms of trading small caps versus large caps? More risk with small caps? Well, yeah, I mean, there's going to be more risk because there's typically larger percentage moves. There's also bigger wins, but I generally like to trade mid and high cap stocks better. The way I really like to trade small caps is by shorting overextended moves. Like a lot of times you'll see these penny stocks just get overhyped, pumped up, and a lot of times I think it's a very high percentage play to short those and wait for a few weeks or a month, and they generally will come down almost always. I think that's probably one of the higher percentage ways to trade penny stocks, and I think that penny stocks are what is advertised to new traders the most. And again, I understand why, because they have the biggest percentage moves and it's the easiest to advertise to, you know, somewhat naive traders. Like, hey, look at this 100% win, look at this 200% gain, look at this 1,000% gain, and new traders will eat that up, and so in turn they'll want to trade penny stocks. So in turn they'll want to trade penny stocks, and I'm not saying you can't make money with penny stocks. I just think that they're much more difficult to trade, contrary to popular belief. Right? They're much more difficult to trade. One of the biggest reasons is that it's hard to back test them, and you know, a stock will go crazy and then come back down, and then people will forget about it. You'll have to watch another stock later. That makes it hard to judge their consistency. You know, because sometimes they're running up crazy, sometimes they're just failing at the open, and so that makes it very difficult to judge, in my opinion. But again, I'm not saying you can't make them work. I know Scott in our chat, and one of our long-term members, trades penny stocks a bunch, and he does really well. Tyrell trades them a bunch as well, and he seems to do really well too. And so I'm not saying you can't do well with them. I'm just saying it's just not my style. It's not my style. I do want to trade some. I am going to be opening up an account to trade some penny stocks because it's been a while, and I'd like to kind of, you know, get my feet wet again with them. But as always, my niche and my style is more so suited towards mid and high cap stocks. That's just what I perform the best with, so that's what I'm going to be sticking with for the most part. Scott, this is Epidemic Sound, man. This is Epidemic Sound. It's basically a website that lets influencers and creators like me play royalty-free music for a monthly subscription. So it's like I pay a monthly subscription to them, and they have a huge library of royalty-free music that I can access and use on my streams. They also document my YouTube channel, and just to make sure I get the green light to use them and to use these songs if anything ever changes. And so yeah, I've been using the Dreamy playlist. That first song that you hear is my favorite song out of the list, though. It's called Rain Check. This song's called Night at Newport Beach. But yeah, most of these are in the dreamy genre on their site, on Epidemic Sound. Yeah, no worries, Nick. No problem, brother. But yeah, this song's my favorite one. It's called Rain Check. Alright, but yeah, we're watching Tesla team. We're watching Tesla. We can keep an eye on APOP. We'll start looking up some news in a few minutes. I think we will have Mitch here today, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, APOP, looking at the daily chart, I think this one's going to come back down. It could very easily run. Watching PayPal too. But yeah, A-pop, I think it most likely will come back down. It could run up for a few days. I do want to actually preface that it could run up for a few days before it comes back down, but I think it'll probably come back down. At the same time, maybe this thing will go crazy and go to the moon. Maybe it'll shoot up, go to $10, $15. I don't know. These things could go crazy. A lot of times these are very low float stocks, and so you never really know where they're going to go, which is, again, credence to what I said earlier about penny stocks, in my ultimate opinion on them. But yeah, this song right here, Scott, is called Rain Check. I'm pretty sure it's a royalty-free song, but you can find it on YouTube. I can't remember the name of the guy. The name of the guy is Dylan Sitz. It's called Rain Check. Alright guys, what's everybody else's main watch? We'll start looking up some news in a second. I'll turn the music down. And we'll look up some news. Yeah, and then this one is called No Clue by the same guy, Dylan Sitz. Just good trading music. Like I said, man, I try to make him calm. I try to make the music calm in here because I think that's really what traders need, is calm music to kind of calm them down from getting too, emotional while they're in trades. And so I just tried to pick a bunch of calm music. Soothing, calm music. I think that's probably what traders want to hear the most. That's what I want to hear the most. That's what probably will benefit my trading the most. And yesterday we did have some people thanking me for the music because it was calm and it helped them relax while they were in trades. And so I think that makes sense. And that's probably what we'll stick with on here. We're not going to go too crazy with the music. I'm going to go ahead and post my watch list to Discord. I guess I'll post it to YouTube. I don't think I posted it yet this morning. Yeah, I'll post it. Hey, nice, A-Pop. Hey, brother, I hope you kill it, man. I hope you do well, bro. I'm trying to post all these. We got a lot of mid and high cap stocks running, so I'm trying to include these on the list. Hold on. Alright guys, I'm gonna go give my kids a hug goodbye real quick. I'm gonna post my watch list right here so you guys can see it. There's my watch list. But yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go give my kids a hug goodbye. All right, so yeah, so here we go. Sorry, I'm going to change this so you guys can still hear the music since I put on headphones. There we go. No, that should have worked. That's why. Let me know if that's too loud, guys. It should work, but let me know if it's too loud. Go ahead and post my watch list. But yeah, we should have some options today for sure. Again, though, the system I've been building has been working, guys. That's all I can really say. Like, look, like, I've been ending my daily accuracy has been incredibly profitable. And really, if I pinpoint all of, like, watch. So, like, watch this. Let me see if I can change. Is there any way? I know let me look at this. I know I upgraded my trader view here yesterday. I forgot about that. Honestly, this is pretty cool stat, guys. Look at this. Here, let me upload yesterday's trades in here first. Look at this. This is actually pretty dope, man. Look at what TraderView lets me do here. It has my winning days versus my losing days. It shows me out of my 37 losing days, what was my winning percentage and what was my losing percentage and how many winning days I have versus losing days. It's actually really cool. Let me go ahead and upload yesterday's trades into there, and I'll do this live so you guys can see it. Like I said, though, let me know if this music is too loud for you. Alright, so look, just so you guys can see, there's my account yesterday. Why does it do this? It makes me restart. Did this yesterday too. Alright, we're going to select my account again, filter it. There we go. 1023. I'm going to name this 1023 trades. Alright, and so you guys saw that. Now let's pull up TraderView here. Alright, so let's go to import trades, choose file, 1023 trades. Everybody can see that 1023 trades. It's right there. Upload. There we go. So yeah, I made my biggest win on Skechers yesterday. Skechers. And you can see, like, once I actually started to take it seriously here, like, once I actually started to take it seriously, these were my last, I only had one trade, I guess. So not too bad. But yeah, looking at my reports view. I haven't had a losing day since I started this system in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In 8 days, I haven't had a losing day. You guys want to see if this is real or not? Watch this. I want to be transparent so you guys can actually see it. So let's go ahead. When did this day start? This started on the 14th. So if we go to trades view, and let's just delete all of these. We're just going to delete all of these. Delete trades, submit, okay. Like I said, we're going to delete it back to the 14th is what we're going to do. 14th is when it started. Alright, so you see the 14th is where I'm deleting all of these trades. Alright, submit. Okay. Alright, I essentially just deleted all of that back into the 14th, right? Now we're going to upload. This is going to take a little bit of work. It actually shouldn't take that long. Alright, so we got a historical data, trades. Like I said, we're going to go back to the 14th. So first we're going to go back to the 17th because it only lets me do it by week, right? And so we're going to do first week. All right, I named that one first week, and then we're just going to do from the 16th to the 14th, or from the 14th to the 16th here. 14th to the 16th, and we're just gonna name this one second week. All right, so you saw the first one's first week, the second one is second week. Very easy. Now we're gonna go to import trades, and we're just gonna do first week. Upload. Let's go ahead and start it here. We'll go ahead and use the start date as the 14th, so you guys can keep track. 14th. All right, we'll refresh that. All right, so those are done. And then we'll do the second half, which we just named second week, I think, right? Let's find it. Second week, yep. There it is, second week. Upload. There we go. Alright, so that's all of them, right? And so look, if we start by the 14th, which I deleted and then re-uploaded so you guys can see it, and I click filter. If we look at reports view, this is my trading. This is my actual trades from the last, I don't know what, 9 days. Which I haven't had a losing day since I started this system. It's been working out really well. My net, or my gross P&L is $855 in about 9 days. Definitely acceptable for me as a trader, and yeah, like I said, you can see it's been going pretty solid here. If we look at my win days versus loss days, 100% win days. I haven't lost since the 14th. No losing days to keep track. You know what's crazy though? You know what's crazy is that my accuracy is 47%. My accuracy is below 50%, but I'm using good risk reward is what it really is. I'm using 2-to-1 risk reward. My average hold time for my winning trades is 28 minutes, and my average hold time for my losing trades is 14 minutes. And really, this is a little bit misleading though. Like, you might look at this and be like, man, John, you suck. You know, your accuracy is below 50%. And like, I understand it, like you could say that, but the truth is that I've been kind of horsing around the first hour of the day. And so I've been kind of just trading, kind of having some fun, taking very small trades at the beginning of the day. And if you look at, we'll look at it like this, right? If we look at it like this and we look at only the large wins that I've had, which was the trades that I took seriously, my accuracy would probably be at least 75% since I started this system. Like, my accuracy when I'm taking my actual swings is going to at least be 75%. The other trades are kind of just noise that are hurting my commissions because I'm just kind of having fun with it, and you guys kind of watch me do that. But yeah, that's my stats. Very interesting stats, to say the least. But yeah, 47%. Again though, like, look, if I look at these trades, and I delete all the small, like, insignificant trades that I took, like CAT, Roku, Netflix, CGC, BIIB, Tesla. You know, these are all just nonsense trades. This one was real. This one was real. This one was real. CGC. This one was real too. Insignificant. 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 I'll keep that one. Delete those two. This one's insignificant. 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 That one's real. That one's real. That one, I can probably leave that one just for credence here. Small, 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 small. All right. Yeah, I'm deleting all the insignificant trades that I took during the open. Because I'm curious at what my actual accuracy is going to be here with, like, out these little baby trades that I've been kind of taking just to take. This one out of here, get this one out of here, this one's out of here, this one's out of here, and these two. Alright, so yeah, these are my actual, like, swing trades where I took them very seriously. Like, these are them, right? And if we look at the reports view from these, I'm sure my accuracy is going to be much better. My accuracy is only 50% with these. Wow, man, that's surprising. But the cool thing, something's off here because it says my average hold time is about an hour. That's got to be off. My profit factor is 2.64, and my average winning trade is $200. My average losing trade is 75. But yeah, I mean, point is, like, I can understand how my trading's been. I'll have to go through and look at all the insignificant trades I took and kind of filter those out a little bit more. But like I'm saying, my trades after the stream, I've been way more accurate for sure. I have to look at these and see how they got these and which ones I maybe should take out. Maybe these two, probably. Like the any win or loss under $50, I should probably remove. because I think I missed those. Because those are just the little baby swings I've been taking, right? Let's see if that makes it better. Yeah, 61% is probably what it should be. I honestly think it's probably a little bit better, but whatever. You know, my point is that I've been very, very profitable the last week after stream, and so it makes me kind of have to consider whether I should kind of take my foot off the gas a little bit the first hour and just not trade at all, because my trading's gone so well later in the morning with this system that I have to really consider if it's worth it to actually trade that first hour of the day. But yeah, so basically, the reason my accuracy, let me turn the music down a little bit, and I'm going to start looking up news. Okay, so yeah, the reason my accuracy is really low is because I'm taking all of these nonsense trades in the beginning of the day. I'm jumping in with 20 shares, and I'm not being selective with them. But once I kind of buckle down and start to take bigger sizing towards the end of the morning, that's when my accuracy goes up, and that's when my wins go up. That's why you see, like, I haven't lost in 8 or 9 days with this system. And the system, a few people were asking me about it. The system is basically, it is large-scale scalping. It is large-scale scalping using the same VWAP strategies that I do now, using the same VWAP strategies, but on way more of a short-term basis, right? So it's very short-term. So I'm still using the VWAP fade. I'm still using the VWAP bounce, but I'm doing it on a much shorter-term basis to where I'm scalping. I'm getting in and out very, very quickly. And so because of that, I'm able to make pretty solid wins. A lot of times with these VWAP fades and bounces, you'll notice that the stock might actually go in your direction originally. Sometime, and then it's going to pull back and fake you out and continue going up. I'm taking advantage of that initial push in your direction. Like a lot of times when a stock goes back to the VWAP or for a fake out fade is what I've specifically been using them on. But a lot of times when a stock does that, it at least goes back in your direction for 5 to 10 cents at least, generally a little bit more. And so I've been trading these big range stocks with VWAP fades and bounces, but on a very short-term basis, and it's been working out really, really well. I'll make a video about it this weekend. If anybody questions whether I'm actually making these wins, I mean, I record everything. Like, I literally have all of these trades on video. Like, I have yesterday's on video here. I don't know if I have time to show it, but I do have it. Let me get this out of the way. Yeah, I mean, this is me kind of scaling into it, yeah. All right, so you see me. This is me holding Skechers 500 shares. As time goes on, you can see my P&L here. And this is obviously from yesterday. I can't fake a stock's movement on that day. But yeah, holding 250 shares. I add back a few times. You can see this is me taking a picture of my trade log and uploading it to Discord. Yeah, $105 win, you can see. So yeah, I mean, I've actually been getting in these trades. I'm recording all of it, and the system's been working. Yeah, like I said, I still have to continue it for a little while longer. I have to continue the system and get a large sample, but for now it's been working. I know you trust me, Adam. I know, man. I guess, like, part of the reason is, like, here's the thing. I kind of feel bad trading after the stream. You know, I feel bad, but I don't feel that bad. Because the reason is because it's very difficult to trade in front of hundreds of people like I do. And when I'm developing a new system, especially a system that revolves around larger sizing than I take right now, the biggest thing, it's not my nerves while I'm in the trade specifically. What it is, though, if you look at all of this, like if you look at my stats, right? My stats, you'll see the first trade I'll take like $100 loss, right? And if I were to take that $100 loss in front of everybody, I know myself, my nerves would be shot. I would be super anxious, frustrated. I'm sure we would have people in the chat that would be telling me what I'm doing wrong and that you needed to do this instead and that was obviously bullish or whatever people want to say, right? And that is what actually is going to throw off my emotions and nerves, right? And so instead it's easier to say, like, when I'm not on stream and I'm by myself and I sit there and I'm by myself, I can kind of get into the zone. And if I take $100 loss, in my mind, it's like, look, like this happens every day. Like, it's fine. I can continue pushing, and usually I end up rebounding and making that money back plus some. But if I'm in the chat, again, everybody wants to say what I'm doing wrong. In hindsight, they want to tell me it was bullish and this is why, and so forth and so on. And so that makes it very difficult for me to trade a system that I'm developing because, again, there's too much nonsense from the peanut gallery, so to speak. So it's just kind of like I'd rather just develop the system myself, and then when I'm ready, I'll trade it on stream, you know. It is what it is. Like I said, I'm uploading all of my trades live for you guys to see. Plus, I recorded every single one of these trades. I have the whole log of all of these trades that I've recorded live. You can look at my count balance, make sure it's the same day, all that stuff. So, like I said, I'm just trying to develop that system, and sometimes I need to have, I need to be by myself to do that and just have the least emotions possible, to be honest. But yeah, so let's start looking at some of these catalysts and news for today. The first one we're going to look up is Tesla, T-S-L-A. Big move, huge move today. And let's look at why this is happening right now. And then we'll get back to some news afterwards. All right. All right, so with Tesla here, we got a lot of catalysts, man. All right, so Tesla is up after posting a surprise profit. Apparently, I guess, man, there's so much other news on Tesla, I can't figure out what's going on. So yesterday in extended hours, or yesterday afternoon or night, Tesla did provide third quarter results, and they were positive. They did have a profit. Tesla shares rallied, and this is from, this is from Ask Newswires, Dow Jones Newswires. And it says, quote, Tesla shares rallied more than 20% in after-hours trading Wednesday after the Silicon Valley electronic car maker reported a surprise quarterly profit and said key projects, including the next vehicle in its lineup, were ahead of schedule. Tesla said it earned $143 million in the third quarter, or 80 cents a share, compared with $311 million, or $1.82 a share, in the year-ago quarter. Adjusted for one-time items, Tesla earned $342 million, or $191 a share, compared with adjusted earnings of $302 a year ago. Revenue did fall, but the results were much better than expected, it says, and Tesla has been there before. And so better than expected results for Tesla. We'll see what happens with this one. Should be interesting here. We also have, let's see what else we got. APOP. APOP. Yeah, the stocks I traded yesterday were Skechers. I've been trading Roku and SQ. I'll look at it in a second. I'll look at exactly the stocks I'm trading. But yeah, 1 second, team. All right, so moving on. Like we said, we got APOP, APOP. I don't see any catalyst for this one, guys. If you know the catalyst for APOP, let me know, because I don't see it. We also have ALGN right here. This one is up after the company posted record revenue in the third quarter. And it says, quote, ALGN is trading higher in Wednesday's after-hours market after the company released third quarter financial results and said revenue reached a record of $607.3 million in the period. So better than expected results for ALGN. We'll see what happens with that one. We also have PayPal, PYPL, another one of my top watches here. Huge move. Really strong move for PayPal. And this one is up after earnings and payment volume beat estimates. So, yeah, the digital payments company had faster than expected growth in payments volume in the period and reported higher earnings than the analysts had been expected. Venmo also grew a bunch. It's up 15% from yesterday's close. And so, yeah, PayPal had better than expected results as well. We'll look at that one to see what happens with it, too. We'll look at What else we got? We got SAVE here. SAVE. So we got Mitch here, guys. I just realized Mitch sent me the link. What's up, bro? You here? My bad, man. I just now noticed. My Discord lagged and it didn't give me the notification. But what's up, bro? Yeah, man. Hey, it's for some reason you're not coming through. Hello. Say something? Yeah. There you are. Can y'all hear Mitch? Here, let me throw you up. There you go. Now you're up. I know what I'll have to do. I'll have to turn the music down a little bit on the other end. But yeah, there you go. We got Mitch here, guys. Right. We got Mitch here.
What's up, what's up, what's up?
Is it snowing over there, bro?
Yeah, man. Snowing in October.
Hey, man, I love the snow, bro. I love the snow. We never get it over here. Anytime it snows in Louisiana or in Texas, schools get shut down. Like the smallest amount of snow will have schools shut down. There'll be a ton more wrecks on the road because of ice. People are like, "Oh, I can drive in snow." It's not snow you have to worry about. It's ice. The roads freeze. Your tires are not meant for it down here, and there's just wrecks and it's chaos all over the place. But schools get shut down. Work gets closed with the tiniest amount of snow. All right, but moving on here, we got SAVE here, SAVE, and this is Spirit Airlines. They signed a MOU deal for up to 100 jets, and they said, quote, that this is from Dow Jones Newswires. It says, quote, SAVE said Thursday that it signed a Airbus SE, which is AIR.FR, said Thursday that it has signed a memorandum of understanding with Spirit Airlines for up to 100 A320 Neo family aircrafts. So a 100-plane deal for SAVE. We'll see what happens with it. It's gapping up for sure to show it. We also have now NOW. We got NOW that's moving some here. So we got a lot of stuff on the watch list. I'm just trying to get through all the news. We got a ton. All right, so NOW, which is ServiceNow, is up after the cloud service company reported solid third quarter results and also introduced their new chief exec. And so we'll see what happens with NOW here. We got STM, I believe, AAL, which is American Airlines, gapping up. We got AAL, which is actually kind of running some in pre-market right now. Check out AAL. This one is up after third quarter adjusted earnings beat expectations and revenue only narrowly missed forecasts. So good earnings for AAL. We also have AMAT, one of Mitch's old school favorites. AMAT gapping up solid here. I guess this is positive third quarter results as well for this one. Yeah, positive third quarter results for AMAT. And then we can move on to one of the gap downs. The big gap down we have this morning, guys, is Twitter, TWTR here. Huge gap down from 38.80s to 32.11s for Twitter. So a huge gap down. And then I have a report here from Benzinga, and this says, quote, Twitter reported third quarter earnings of 5 cents per share Thursday against the 2-cent street estimate and sales of 823.717 million that missed the street estimate of 874.06 million. So it had better earnings of 5 cents per share, were better than the 2-cent estimates, but way worse sales than expected. So they expected at least 874 million and they got 823 million. And so that is why Twitter's down some. Like I said, a big drop here, a big noticeable drop, and we'll see what happens. Should be fun. And with that, we'll go ahead and look up the market news, and then we'll see what we get. We're running a little bit late today, I guess, but hold on. Let me see Tesla here. All right, and so this is from Dow Jones Newswires, and it says, quote, stocks are on the rise Thursday morning with the Dow Jones Industrial Average futures and the S&P 500 futures up 0.2%, while the Nasdaq Composite is ahead 0.6% before the start of regular trading. While U.S. durable good orders fell and German manufacturing data also disappointed, investors were taking heart from the latest round of earning results and Mario Draghi's last meeting at the helm of the ECB. Here are 5 stocks that are moving this morning. We got Microsoft, PayPal, Tesla, Twitter, and MM. So positive results for the most part this morning here. Let's look at it, see if we can find anything else that gives me a breakdown of what the other commodities are doing today. Anybody know? Mitch, you want to break down what oil and gas is doing? I gotta find it. I don't see anything.
No, I haven't been paying attention to oil. Let me find out.
Here we go. Well, we got ETF stuff. Yeah, I found something. Sounds like energy is inactive today, is what it's saying. Okay, so crude is down 0.3%. United States Oil Fund, which is USO, was flat. Even natural gas was up 1.3%, and the U.S. Natural Gas Fund was up 0.8%. Gold was down. The Spider Gold Trust was also was up 0.1%. Silver is down as well, and iShares Silver Trust was up 0.1%. So oil was down. Gas is up. And so we'll see what we get there as well. What's up, the best? We get snow sometimes here in Netron. Last time we got snow was about 2 years ago, though. So we get snow about every 4 years, one time. And we make sure to, the kids don't go to school. We stay home and make snowmen because we never get snow down here. In Louisiana, when I lived in Louisiana, it was much worse. In Louisiana, it was like the tiniest bit of ice. Everybody's like, oh, it's snowing. And it's like, no, it's not. People are just getting in wrecks because of the ice. But yeah, that's Louisiana. In Texas and Houston, it's actually a little bit better. We snowed pretty solid amount a year or two ago. All right, let's turn the music back on, guys. I'm going to have to figure out a way to do this so that it's not too loud on this end. Figure out a better way to do this. Is that too loud? Should be. Kind of soothing music, Alright, but yeah, watching Tesla, watching PayPal, gonna watch the overall market. Very bullish day so far. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, my mom's actually moving to Canada this Saturday. My mom stayed the night here. She's moving to Canada. She's going up to Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario with my stepdad. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be snowing there soon. I've lived there for a while, so I've been in the snow. Like I said, it's fun to build stuff with. It's horrible to drive in. And it makes it very difficult to get anything done. What's up, Billy? Microsoft too?
Really?
Microsoft running up.
Yeah, Microsoft running. What else we got?
Yeah, Microsoft is what? Positive earnings revenue, right?
Look at eBay.
Yep. Yeah, guys, let me know if the music's too loud. I tried to turn it down some so we can hear both of them. What's up, One Life? What's up, Wani? Wani Bravo, I like it. Alright. But yeah, eBay. Most of this is earnings, though, guys. We got a lot of earnings. But yeah, Microsoft looks good. I don't know. I've never really traded fades and bounces off of Microsoft, but looking at it yesterday, it actually faded a lot. So, like, for instance, take it like this, right? You take big size up here when you short. Like, say you take a VWAP fade right here. That's my system. I take big size here. I give myself a tight risk above. And, I just short it with big size, and it's been working. Bounces, too. No, Netrod, I'm not going to use scary music when the market opens. Honestly, they have, like, dark or scary music. I try to use as calm music as I can, because I think traders need calm, music. That'll kind of just help them calm down, you know what I mean? Alright, team, let's do this. Yeah, Tesla is probably one of my main watches. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. We do this live for free every single weekday morning on YouTube. We day trade the open. We're not experts and gurus here. We generally just let you guys watch us for free and break down what we're doing in the market. And so if you appreciate that transparency, that honesty, and if you want to come here and hang out with us, listen to music, and trade, and watch us trade the open live every weekday morning, hit the subscribe button. We show you guys our executing platform and everything when we're in these trades, and so hit the subscribe button, guys. We hope you appreciate our content here. Getting ready for the snow in Boston. Need some storms to pump sales. Grocery businesses rely on it. Stores go crazy when news of a storm is coming. Yeah, I bet, man. Yeah, I was in Louisiana for Katrina and for Gustav. This was back when in my dumb, young, partying teenage years, and I actually lost a car to Gustav. I lost a car. It was my fault, though. It was absolutely my fault. Maybe we'll do that for story time today. Does anybody remember what I know I said I was gonna do story time yesterday, but I forgot. Does anybody remember what the story idea I had for yesterday was? Because I can't remember what it was. Yeah, we have some like that. Rail, like, watch. I could look up some. We got some funny ones. Like, I can look up some of this music. Like, I can choose, like, dark or angry. Yeah, like, watch, angry here. This is angry. This is angry Christmas music. It's actually not that bad. I kind of like the beat. Let me turn it down, though. It's too loud. Yeah, that's angry Christmas music. They've got a lot of genres. That's the great thing. I found this website, licenses all the music for me, and it's got a huge library of music. Just a huge library. So it's like I can find anything. Angry Christmas music right here. I still have it shaved. I was supposed to shave. Alright, we'll go back to some calm music here, though. That's too much. Alright, that's a little bit better. Yeah, no, man, I had to turn it down. Alright. But yeah, we'll see what we get. It's been a very solid few days. Like I said, I haven't had a losing day in like 9 days. That losing day is gonna come, though. I know it. I gotta re-upload these, though, because I deleted all of them, and just to check one of my stats. But let me put these back. Alright, guys, we got 9 minutes, team. 9 minutes. But yeah, since I started my system, guys, like I said, this is my stats. Look at that graph. No losing days since the 14th. You know? And yeah, this is the new trader view. I upgraded. Wins, really, if we look at, let's look at my actual stats, though, for October. That's what I want to look at. This is my actual stats since October. And so, in October so far, I have had, 70% of the days I trade are winning days, and 29.4% are losing days. So, 70.6% are winning, 29.4% are losing. Average hold time for winning trades is 30 minutes. Average hold time for losing trades is 14 minutes. I'm running about 50% accuracy. Again, though, I think a lot of this is kind of the noise, like insignificant trades that I'm just kind of taking with small size at the open and just horsing around with. But I've still been profitable. Profit factor over 2 to 1. So not bad. You know, system's been working for sure. Hi guys. Do not think it doesn't offer enough opportunity trading stocks like Tesla at 300 per share with a small size account? It really just depends on your buying power. Like for me, it's fine. Like I have 240,000 in buying power with my account. My account's a $9,000 account, so it's still a small account. You know, it depends on what your definition of small is. But my account's a $9,000 account. It costs 9,000, and I just have a lot of leverage and a lot of margin, and so I have enough margin to trade it, and I have enough buying power to trade it. But it just depends on how much buying power you have, and if you can make it work. For me, I'm gonna watch it. I generally like the way Tesla and Netflix moves. The way Tesla and Netflix moves, I like the way they move. They generally fade very well, and they bounce very well. And so like if we look back here, you can see a lot of bounces. Like look at Tesla yesterday, right? Look at Tesla. What did it do at the open? It faded really nicely. Once it actually broke the VWAP, what did it do? It bounced really nicely, twice. And it does that pretty often. Look, fades at the open for Tesla. Again, if we look at Netflix, which is actually I like a little bit better. Netflix, look at these bounces on Netflix. You can long into these pullbacks here. Works really well. A lot of fades. You can see a fade, multiple fades here, and definitely favorable for those small scalps that I've been doing. A lot of bounces the previous day, so they just move in a favorable way for me at least. But everybody's different. Everybody has their own preferences. What's the battle plan? I gotta go to the bathroom, guys. The battle plan is just to take it slow and wait until the kind of time of day that hits me the best. Hey Mitch, can you hold it down, bro? I gotta run to the restroom, man.
No stress.
I'll be back, guys.
Alright guys, what's going on, traders? How we doing? Anybody got a stock you want to take a look at before the bell? Got about 5 minutes left here. And the SPY is over 300, guys. What do you guys think about that? Looks like we're primed for a good breakout. Let's see if we can get one. What's up, everybody? At Twitter Life. Alright, so let's look at Twitter. Let's look at some pricing. Let's try to find some important pricing in this stock. Alright, for Twitter, we'll be watching to see if we can break down through 38 and get down to 36.81. That's where I see the next major support at 31.60, 36.81. So I'll be looking for it to crack down 38s today. And then, so the bounce here has already kind of started. We got one bounce, two bounce. I still expect a little bit further push up, but this is a stock that has gapped down from 40 down to 31, so it's a big gap down. So you can expect some kind of pullback and then a swing towards the low, but it's going to be dependent on where the big sizing is. All right, BYND. Yeah, this stock is done, guys. We've been calling out this stock dying out since it was up there in the 250s. We called out 150s. Now the stock is down there now to $97, and it's been going down almost every single day now. It has only one green candle in about the last 10 days. So BYND definitely dying down there. DWT. All right, this is oil. Oil is looking like it's trying to make that push down there on this stock. DWT is a 3 times leverage trade. What I think about this stock is that you definitely got to get it on bounces or at the resistance and support. That's the only way to trade DWT, but it definitely is a good trade when you stick to the resistance and support and let it extend from it. Usually has a tendency of sticking to a range.
Wouldn't you buy Twitter for a long and go up? Possibly. I could see a bounce in it, but who knows? Like, I'm not. It's gotta. Not only do we have to look at the extension, which Twitter looks down. Not only do we have to look at the extension, but we also have to look at the strategies that are actually there. Like, we have to react to the strategies that happen. We can't just buy it because it's a huge gap down. I mean, I guess you could, and that's all personal preference, I guess. But for me specifically, I'd want to wait for like a VWAP bounce. I might look at it. I think that might be beneficial, but again, it all depends. All right, guys, we got 25 seconds, team. 25 seconds. Let's do this. A lot of gap ups today, a lot of movement. So let's have some fun. Let's trade. And let me go ahead and get this set up here.
With APOP, or what I like to call it, APOOP.
There's the bell.
Look for a pullback towards the 350 or $3 area. That's what I could expect for APOP.
Alright, guys. Alright, so we got the SPY pushing up, testing 301. SPY pushing up, testing 301. Tesla bouncing up a little bit here. LRCX moving up. AMAT moving up. Alright, Roku actually had a drop before the bell, but still a little bit too early. Tesla's ripping up here, so that could get interesting. Market's pulling back down below that 301 level. Alright, Tesla's up to 304.50. All right, Tesla up to 303.60s. Let me know if the music's too loud, guys. I don't think it is, but if it is, let me know. Like I said, it's just some soothing music to listen to while we trade. I think that's beneficial. All right, APOP pulling back to the VWAP a little bit here. We'll see if it holds, if it runs. The SPY itself just broke down here and reversed. Let's look at the 1 minute. Yeah, so the SPY actually just broke down here and reversed. So we'll see what we get. Bouncing a little bit now. Gonna wait for the first few minutes to pass before I really decide to jump in anything. PayPal dropping. Twitter dropping. Twitter's right around that previous low. Tesla reversing here as well. Tesla's breaking under 300. I think this $300 is going to be a pretty big level. So if it breaks underneath that and then holds that area of resistance, it could continue to break, especially if it breaks the low of the day with that. So this level is interesting. Alright, so there's the low of the day break on Tesla. Quick reversal here. APOP bounced off of that VWAP level. We got LCRX. But APOP is running up some, breaking highs. Market's down to 370. PayPal might pull back to the VWAP. We might look at that one if it does. Hey, appreciate the sub, Sultan. Hey guys, yeah, remember to hit that subscribe button. We do this live for free every single weekday morning on YouTube, and we day trade the open. We let you guys watch it. We're not experts or gurus here. We just break down our thought processes. And so if you want to hit the subscribe button, we definitely appreciate it. Alright, so PayPal bouncing back up there. We'll see what we get. I don't mind using PayPal risk here. I don't mind using a risk on PayPal of like 1 of 50.80 for like a 20-cent risk with like a tiny share size isn't like terrible. But we need that bounce up there. It seems that APOP has been dubbed a nickname by many traders, Mitch included, of APOOP. Alright, well there's the drop in PayPal. Never was able to take advantage of it.
Yes, the famous APOP. That thing likes to pop alright.
Yeah. I'm looking at Tesla. If we get a bounce to the VWAP, I might consider it. Ugh, Thinkorswim's acting weird. Come on. Give me just a normal chart. There we go. So we're getting some bearish action in the market, which might be favorable for fades and stuff. Roku squeezing up. HSY. Yeah, HSY though, it's still pretty low volume relative to what it could do. If it breaks this 146 level, I think volume will probably increase and it'll start to run. And same thing with the low of the day break, but until then, it's just too rangy. Let's see if it breaks 146, and then if the volume increases is what I would look for.
Yeah, not seeing too much right now.
Bitcoin down. I'm pretty sure crude was down today. I don't know what it's doing right now at the open though. It was down slightly this morning.
CGC ripping up there, guys. Up there to 2194s now.
Yeah, I kind of stopped watching CGC, man. It was very difficult to trade. I had a lot of problems trading it, and it's been faking out with VWAP fades every day, so I've been stopping it with fades. Maybe look for bounces. I think it's just been in an uptrend for a little bit, and with fades and bounces, or with fades specifically, it just hasn't been working the last week or two. Which, looking at the daily chart, kind of makes sense because it's been running up. AMAT ripping up. I might look at Netflix. Netflix already faded once, and which gives credence to what I said earlier, which is that a lot of times Netflix and Tesla will fade and bounce very, very accurately. And so I'm watching Netflix here. Figure out what kind of sizing I really want to take, considering the range of it, though. My risk is about 70 cents, so I think 20 shares, 25 shares is reasonable. Yeah, I'm gonna short. There we go. Short Netflix, just a small size here. Oof, this actually gave me bigger losses than I was really expecting. It did rip up though, but I just gotta be prepared to get out of this. And like I said, these are the trades that have really kind of messed up my percentage accuracy lately. I'll give it one more second. Take a look at Netflix here. Probably gonna rip up a little bit here to 60s, I'm assuming. Ooh, a little bit higher than I really wanted. Out. Yeah, I gotta stop with these little baby trades in the morning though. These are hurting my accuracy rate. Unfortunately. And so I think I just gotta stay patient, because what I've been doing is I've been taking these little trades and they've been kind of dwindling my account down, and then I've been rebounding some later on in the morning, but because I took so many trades earlier, it's hurting my net wins. And so I gotta kind of take my foot off the gas a little bit earlier and just kind of try to be patient with some of these. Did get out before this monster squeeze in Netflix, so glad I did. Was that the previous day's close up here? No. Let's see what the previous day's close is on Netflix. Could be a red to green. 26. Alright, so that's the previous day's close. Yeah, I just ripped past that. Zimmy, I am actually trading a new system in. I'm actually trading a new system, and that system is mostly late morning, large size scalping trades. But I've been trading it. I've been building the system kind of by myself off stream, just because when I'm building this type of system, I need the least pressure as possible. And so yeah, I mean, I've been using bigger sizing, but I've been doing it off stream because, again, I mean, I want to stream for everybody. But I explained it earlier where it's like, it's not even the big size that makes me want to do it off stream. It's more so the fact that, like, if you look at my trades, like, I might take like a $50 or $60 loss, a $100 loss. And if I do that on stream, everybody and their grandmother is going to be telling me what I'm doing wrong and why it was bullish instead of bearish and so forth and so on. And I think that's going to mess with my mental game more than anything. And so as I've been developing this system, I've decided to try to do it off stream, and then eventually I'll transition to doing it on stream. But as I'm building the system and it's new and I'm still learning what works the best with the system, I'm doing it off stream for now, just because, again, I'm trying to minimize the pressure of me with it. And it's been going well. Like I said, I haven't had a losing day in gross profits in 8 or 9 days, I think. But yeah, I think one of the reasons I've been able to do that is because I can focus and get a little bit more in the zone when I don't feel like everybody's staring at me, you know. And like I said, it's not even the big size. It's more so It's more so like a lot of times, you know, when I'm trading the system, I'll take like $100 loss, and that's fine. When I'm off stream, I'm like, yeah, $100. Usually I rebound, and I usually will rebound. But if I'm on stream, like I said, everybody's saying, oh, you know, you're doing this wrong, John. You need to do this, or you're doing this wrong. And you know, sometimes they're just trying to be helpful too. But in the end, I need to woosah away from the stream and be able to build a system myself without outside criticism or interference, just so I can kind of develop it with the least emotions possible, really. And that's why.
I'm not seeing much for me. I don't know why. I feel like it's slow.
So, I mean, we got some movement. It's just crossovers.
Maybe it's just the stocks I'm watching.
Yeah.
It's just the stocks I'm watching. I'm not seeing much momentum in the stocks I'm watching. Very slow moves.
I do love you guys, Ray. I love y'all, man. But I'm trying to bring my trading to another level, and sometimes that's going to be without you guys. So our team, you know, it's just how it is. Trading's tough, and you got to do what you got to do, and I got to do what I got to do to give myself the best chance of success. This is probably the most money I've made in gross profits ever in the last few weeks, and so with that, I have to stick with what's working, and I have to do whatever I think I need to do in order to give myself the best edge in the market. And then if that involves taking a step back from the stream and then building the system off stream, that's what I'm gonna do. You know, I love you guys. You know, I like having the stream, but in the end, like I said, trading world is filled with ego. It's filled with ego, and people want to tell people how much they know, and you know, a lot of times that involves hindsight criticism, right? Well, oh, that stock was obviously bullish, you know, or oh, this stock was obviously bearish, and you know, that's what we get a lot on YouTube. Again, most of the time that's due to insecurity, but regardless of what it's from, I have to take a step back from that while I'm building this system specifically, and eventually I'll transition to doing it on stream, but for the time being, I'm doing it off stream, and everybody will just have to get over it, you know. I'm not ending the stream. I'm hanging out right here, man. I'm streaming every day still. I'm building my system off stream, you know. I'm not the system that I'm building, I'm specifically making it a point to do it off stream. And so again though, I'm recording everything. Like I said, you guys want to see yesterday's trades that I made off stream? They're right here. You know, I don't have any problem with showing people the trades I'm getting in off stream, because again, you know, I'm recording all of it, you know. Like, I made $105 yesterday. If you joined our Discord, you know, there's me taking pictures of it. Here's the trades itself, you know, $105. There it is right there. And you can see it was just a Skechers VWAP fade scalp. And yeah, like I said, anybody wants to question whether I'm actually trading these, I've recorded all of them. All the videos are here. I have recordings of all the trades I'm making. Plus, I mean, I post my trade log in Discord, and a trade log is, I'm sure, very hard to fake. I'm sure you probably could, but I don't know how. Roku's down. It looked like the SPY might bounce for a second, but it didn't. Tesla ripped up, so glad I didn't take this for the fade. I don't think I took that. Yeah, I took Netflix. Somebody said they liked the music. Yeah, Yeah, PayPal. I'll watch PayPal. If we get a bounce up here, I might short it. If we get a bounce up to 105.50, I might short it with this risk up here at this 106 level. AMD ripped up too. Alright, well here's a bounce up here for PayPal. It's just about what kind of share size I can take. I guess my risk overall is going to be about 60 cents. And so, what, 20 shares, 30 shares, 25. Yeah. Took a little short here on PayPal. Small. For a VWAP fake out fade is what this is. Gonna look for a flush and a rejection back down here. For a little while, we had a big down wick on the SPY, but then it immediately rebounded back here. Maybe I should take big size here. I think this... It's tough because I've been trading bigger range stocks, and so I've been trying to scale down some. And this is one I think I probably should have taken a little bit. I probably should have took a little bit larger size with this one. Oh, maybe not. Happy I did now, but we got immediate rejection at that 105.90 level that we got before. But issue is that it's now above the VWAP, holding really well. We want to see a break underneath that. Roku just tanked here. Just ripped down. I appreciate it, Ray. Thanks, brother. Apple? Take a look at Apple. Yeah, Apple might look good for a fade. It just depends. Safe. Yeah, I mean, I guess my sizing was okay here, now that it's going against me. Save just ripping up. A lot of fake outs today, guys, so just be careful. Because, yeah, I gotta jump out of there. That one squeezed up very quick. A lot of fake outs for me today. Yeah, SPY's choppy. No, the SPY's not choppy. The SPY actually picked a direction for the most part. A lot of fades and bounces are just not working today, though. And so now that I've had two small losses, I'm just going to be patient and wait and see what else we can get. AMAT might pull a VWAP bounce. Let's find some music.
I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems that solve my brother.
Don't know if that's family friendly.
I'm liking UPS for a potential short, but need to get it through the right strategy here.
Remember, guys, hit that subscribe button. We do this live for free every day. We're not experts or gurus here. We just let you watch us day trade the open every single morning. And so if you appreciate that, if you want to watch this and join us again and listen to the music that we have here, hang out with us, chat with us, listen to music and trade, hit the subscribe button, click the bell, turn on notifications. Again, we go live every single weekday morning for free right here on YouTube, team. So remember to hit the subscribe button. Listen to the soothing sounds of John and Mitch in the morning. See, look, and then PayPal just faked me out. This is market makers just toying with me. But until it breaks this range, I'm just gonna ignore it. I'm trying to find. I'm searching for dreamy, laid-back hip hop and R&B. Is what I'm looking for. Just a calm. I can get into this. This will calm me down when I'm trading. Add this to my list. I'm gonna make a new list here, actually. I like this. I can feel this. Alright.
Alright, SPY head into 300 there, guys. Let's see the crack there at 300.
You're listening to the soothing sounds of John and Mitch in the morning. Alright, let's go back to what we're looking at. I can't be on. It's not here, my bad, guys. I can't, Dion. It's not royalty free, unfortunately. Alright, there you go. There you go. I lowered it a little bit. Alright, guys. Yeah, we're just hanging out. We're waiting for some good music. Or some good movement. We got AMAT here. Pull it back to the VWAP. Looks interesting. Market's just tanking, though. Which is surprising why PayPal is kind of sideways. I think that it would follow the market. But Roku looking a little bit better. I'm going to watch Roku here. I could also look at Tesla for a fake out fade, I guess. But it's just sideways until it picks a direction. I think I'm just going to ignore it. Roku, though, on the other hand, if it pulls back to like 128 or so, I can take it. It's got a lot of resistance above here. Again, you can see that low right here at 128 looks interesting. And then it's got a lot of lows from the previous day. The $0.50 of 128.50. So Roku doesn't look bad. We're gonna wait for a pullback, see if we could hop in that one. I'm in SQ short, but only marginally hopeful. Let's see what SQ is doing. Well, the good news is that it broke below the VWAP. I think the level SQ's at right now is a pretty big support level, though, and so I think it's kind of got to break underneath this 620 or 6020 level. I think if it breaks under that, it looks weak. I'd also watch the VWAP, see if it gets rejected there as well. But yeah, under 6020, and of course the whole dollar of 60 is going to make it look a lot weaker, in my opinion, if it can't push back up and break 6050 for SQ. So that's what I would kind of watch for. AMAT did a nice little VWAP bounce there. Snap? I don't really like Snap for fades though. I've traded Snap a bunch before. Never really worked out. Never really worked out well for fades, unfortunately. It just was never really favorable for it. I don't know why. Just the way it moves, I guess.
Alright, guys. We got a nice rejection in Twitter there. Nice rejection in Twitter there. Off the resistance.
Yeah, there goes SQ. Again, 6050 is probably a big resistance level. It's battling the VWAP. I would see if it gets rejected there. AMD breaking highs though and ripping up. The market looks like it might bounce back a little bit here. Again, I'm gonna wait for Roku, see if we can get up to 128 or so. I like the resistances above it at 128. Of course, the market's bouncing up a little bit here, but I was thinking about
I like
shorting.
the short. I like the short in Twitter right now. I would have taken that short at 32s, off of 3220s. I'm looking for the crossover, but just based on price action, I like Twitter.
Yeah, I'm jumping in Roku with a little bit of shares. I'm trying to scale into this one, just because I think it might drop before I actually get it. Yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna trade it, but I figured that this drop would happen. Just never quite got in. Maybe I should have scaled in with bigger saws because this is a little baby trade.
Perfect rejection there in Twitter, guys. Called out a perfect trade there. Nice 30-40 cent trade there. Let's see if I get the cross so I can get in it. Wanted to short it beforehand, but let's see if I still get the cross.
I mean,
Nice
a
little 40
move here
cent
for Roku. I mean, I'll take it, but I guess I'll let this test here for Roku, but not a bad little 10 share trade. I'm just gonna get out and make my little $10 there. Yeah, this is what I wanted. I mean, I added at the nice spot, but little scalp.
eBay starting to look good also for a short. I would like to see it bounce here to 36.20s, not get above there. And then crack down through the 36. There you go. Look at Twitter, man. Pew! Big reject off the highs. Big red candle. Short into that bounce. Could have got a nice 40-50 cent winner there. I'm looking for the crossover. It's almost there, the crossing over right now. So it's just showing weakness in Twitter. So I'm trying to see the crossover here. SPY broke down 300s and still holding 300s. I think that's going to be the important part now, guys. Now that we've broken that 300 on the downside, just pay attention to see if we get back above it.
Yeah, let's. Like I said, guys, you can tell me to change the song or switch. I'm just kind of listening to new music. So if you like the song, tell me to keep it. If you don't like it, say switch. Yeah, I mean, Roku gave me that follow through. Wish I would have taken big size, but oh, we'll see. AMD pulling all the way back some. Market's still tanking, getting down there. SQ got rejected too. Yeah, it looks good there for you, bro. Hope you're still holding it. Because I have lots of buying power. Yeah, me too, Ken Gifford. Me too, bro.
eBay, nice rejection there. eBay starting to break down there.
Yeah. Yeah, SPY's just ripping down here. It's down to 299.60s. We are in your car. You are driving your stereo. I know. I mean, like I said, though, you guys are... a better one would be y'all are in my store, but y'all are the customers, and so y'all can suggest.
All right, guys, in here really quickly. Twitter got a risk off of the 32 here. 15 cents. Looking for a 20-cent move right back down.
I use TEFs, which is TradeNet.
Squeezed.
So basically, there's a lot of benefits for new traders to use them. Of course, I'm biased because I make referral income through them. But if anybody wants to use the same platform as us, I'll post this link here. There's a lot of benefits for new traders, like I said. Their base package is $3.99 through my link. And once you're approved, it comes with 14,000 in buying power to trade with. So you get 14K in buying power with it. There's no PDT rule. You can day trade and short as much as you want on there. And like I said, you can actually short stocks, which I think most new traders can't because you need a margin account. On TEFs, you can short. For $3.99 is what their base package costs. And the best way I can describe it is it operates like a prop firm. And so there's a 70-30 profit split. So if you bring that 14K they give you up to 15K, they keep 300, you keep 700 with the 70-30 split. There's also a max loss of 700, and so if you go under 13,300 in equity, they close you down. And so it's like a prop firm is the best way I can describe it. But again, it comes with a trading course, access to a chat room, and a demo account for a few weeks for you to get used to their platform and practice. And I think it just makes sense risk reward wise. You're paying $3.99, you're getting a $700 max loss. With the funded account, you're getting 14,000 in buying power to trade with. You can actually short stocks with no PDT rule. And again, I think it just makes sense risk reward wise. I think most new traders are going to lose their account regardless of where they go, and this is just a much cheaper option instead of depositing thousands into a regular broker. And let's be real, most of the time new traders are going to lose their first account no matter where they go. And to be fair, I think most of them are going to lose their TEFS account as well, but again, it's just a much cheaper option. I have the Pro package, which is $9,000 is what it costs, so it is a small account. It's a 9K account, but they give me a lot of buying power with that. They give me 240K in buying power with that, but it's a $9,000 account, so it's still small. And if anybody wants to use them, I'll post this link. Again, maybe I'm biased. I'm sure I am biased because I post referral links for them. But here's the link if you want to check them out.
Yep, I think that's going to be it for me, guys, at least trading-wise.
All right,
Just
brother.
going to call it quits. Didn't see anything today. The only one I took immediately failed, so.
Yeah, man. Honestly, I'm seeing a lot of fake outs and stuff today, too.
Yeah, it's just nothing pretty for me, and then everything that I wanted to trade today doesn't follow the strategy, so
Yeah.
just gonna get out of here.
Yeah, I just jumped in Roku with 25 shares, too. We'll see if it works, but I'm not going to hold my breath too much.
All right, guys, definitely check out Trade Ideas. These are the scanners you see here on the left-hand side. They have fully customizable. You can set them up for just about anything. We have some set up for the high, new daily highs, high day momentum scanner, daily lows, up on the 5-minute chart, where you can do from anything from crossing VWAPs to crossing moving averages, opening range breakout alerts, tons of different alerts, and definitely check it out, guys. Also, if you guys want to stick with us after the stream, if you get on our Discord, you'll be able to go ahead and stay with us. You can chat with us 24/7. Sometimes I'm on there as late as 2 or 3 Eastern time. So definitely get on the Discord, guys, and hit us up so that you guys can connect with us and get with the community of traders after the stream.
Yeah. This is Mitch signing out for John and Mitch in the morning. The soothing
Yeah, guys,
sounds.
if you guys can do me a favor, definitely hit the like button. If you guys like Mitch, hit the like button. And I'll be getting on out of here, guys. One of the key important parts I want to talk about, guys, is I've been trading the moving average for about almost 2 weeks now. I'll be running through my stats after Friday, and then probably going back to the bread and butter, guys. So we'll be back on Monday, focusing back to what I've always been good at, and we'll be back here.
Yeah.
All right, guys, you guys take it easy. Keep trading, keep working on your skills and developing those systems.
Yeah. Later, brother. Man, I must have got a bad fill here on Roku. I mean, of course we want it to come down here, but we'll see. Doesn't look great for that. I'm gonna try to scale in a little bit more. If it bounces up to 85, I'll probably add another 15 shares. We'll see how that goes. I gotta be careful though. Wanted to add a little bit more. Let's see if we get the bounce. That's a Discord. Yeah, join our Discord. It's free. The link's up there. Am I on 3 minute? What are you talking about? Yeah, I mean, here's our Discord link. If y'all want to check that out. I wanted to add to this one, just didn't. Well, still wait for a bounce. VWAP at McDonald's. Or McDonald's at the VWAP. Yeah, I mean, McDonald's is well below the VWAP, so my only fear is that it's going to reject. That's my fear. All right, so here's a bounce up. I'm going to add a little bit here. And with 40 shares on Roku now. Can you guys see this? Yeah, you guys can. Good. If not the squeeze I wanted, obviously, but what happened to my music? There we go. This looks like it might squeeze up here. Yeah, this is why my accuracy has been low lately, though. It's because I'm taking these trades that aren't in my system early, and then I'm getting out of it later on in the day. I like that rejection, though. See if we can get a little bit better average here. Alright, last shot, 60 shares. Averaged in a little bit. Risking it off of this top up here at 128.14 or so. Might squeeze me out real quick right here. Yeah, like I said, it might squeeze me out right here, which is okay if it does. Like I said, I'm trading all of this pretty small. Right here. Nope. Good. Rejection. Let's see if it holds. It's got to break underneath the VWAP here. Let me catch up on the chat and just hang out with you guys. I'm just using a 1 minute chart right here because I'm mostly scalping this with tight risk. Yeah, there's the risk out. Let it go a little bit too long there. $81 loss. I'm going to close it down and work on my system here. And so I'm going to close it down and work on my system, guys. This is why my accuracy has been so low lately, is that I'm just taking a bunch of dumb positions here. You know, I'm just trading small and kind of dwindling it down a little bit. I also think that the market's been very difficult for VWAP fades lately. I think VWAP bounces have been working much better. And maybe I got stubborn here. But like I said, if you guys want to follow along with how I do after the stream, I'll post the Discord link, or go check out our Discord. And like I said, I'm going to work on my system a little bit and update you guys. Like I said, I always update you guys after the stream. But this is going to hurt me with commissions especially, you know. So that's the biggest issue. But yeah, if you want to use the same platform that we use, I'll post this link. There's a lot of benefits to using them. I'm still well up into this account. Like I said, my profit is about almost $700 right now in this account. So we're going to keep pushing. If you haven't already, guys, hit the subscribe button. And like I said, if you want to use the same platform that we use, I'll post this link here. There's a lot of benefits to using them. Specifically, you get to day trade with no PDT rule with a very cheap initial investment with their funded account programs. And so basically, like, their base package is $3.99. If you go through my link, it's $3.99. If you go to their website, it's like $500, I believe. And with that $3.99 purchase, it's not a deposit. You're not depositing that into a platform. It's more so you're paying for an educational package, and you're partnering with them with that to kind of operate like a prop firm. And so you're paying $3.99. Once you're approved, and almost everybody's approved for the funded account, they give you 14,000 in buying power with that, and there's no PDT rule. You can day trade as much as you want, and the big thing is you can actually short stocks. Most new traders aren't going to be able to short because you need a margin account. With them, you can actually short stocks, and so it's super beneficial for new traders because you can actually short stocks and day trade with no PDT rule. There is a profit split though. There's a 70-30 split. So any profit you make, they're going to take 30% of that. And so if you have your $14,000 account and you bring it up to $15,000 in equity, they're going to take 300 of that and you're going to keep the $700. Commissions are pretty cheap as well. It's 0.006 cents per share, and there's a 150 per trade minimum. But if I'm buying like 400 shares or less, my commission is like $5 for a complete round trip. And so the commission's not bad at all, especially relative to all the other no PDT platforms that have substantially larger commissions, substantially more expensive commissions. And there is a $700 max loss with their base package. And so if you lose $700 and you bring your account value from 14K down to 13,300 or below, they're going to close your account down. But again, you're spending $399 for that package and you're getting $700 in max loss. And so that makes a lot of sense risk reward wise for new traders as well. And it also comes with a trading course, access to their chat room, and a demo account to trade with. And so that bundle makes a ton of sense. It's cheaper to go the TradeNet route and TEPS route than to deposit thousands into a regular platform and then lose that. I'd rather lose a TradeNet package than lose $2,000 deposit to get the same thing, or even less buying power with the $2,000 deposit. And so I think in that way it makes sense. If you want more buying power, they have different packages. Like I am on the Pro package, which gives me 240K in buying power, but it's also $9,000. But I also have a $12,000 max loss. And so in that regard, I got a lot of room in this account. And so again, if you want to check them out, I'll post this link here. Yeah, I'm all right. I'm all right. Like I said, I know myself well enough. My daily accuracy has been so good lately that I'm not really... the one thing I'm frustrated with today is that I told myself this morning, if you guys were watching the stream this morning, at the open, I said I need to take my foot off the gas with those first few trades. Like I need to stop trading as much in this first hour of the day. And I didn't listen to myself, and I just kind of traded small with 20 shares, 50 shares, 40 shares, or whatever, and I'm down $80 because of it. But I'm sure I'll bounce back, but in the end, I got to follow my own advice, and I have to listen to what my statistics show. And what my statistics show is that my accuracy is incredible later on after the first hour of the day. Like if we look at my stats here, like I said, I started this system about a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. And so if we look at my stats the last 2 weeks, or really the month of October so far, I haven't lost in gross profits on daily gross profits since the 14th of October. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days. I've gone in an 8-day daily win streak. So I haven't lost. Now my per trade accuracy is much low because again, I'm kind of dwindling it down with these dumb, unnecessary trades that I've been taking at the open. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I mean, there's a profit split. You can make one withdrawal per month. And so, like I said, if you bring your account, if you have your $14,000 account and you bring it up to 15K, then you make $1,000 in net profit. They're going to take $300, and you're going to keep that $700 profit. You can withdraw once per month from them. And so again, it operates like a prop firm. And again, I think if you think about it in that regard, it just makes sense risk reward wise. You can day trade, you can short, comes with a trading course, demo account for a few weeks, access to their chat room for a few weeks. And I think in that regard, it makes a lot of sense risk reward wise. It's one of the cheaper ways new traders can get started. And so yeah, you want to check them out. There's the link in the chat. You can also go check out Trade Ideas, the best scanners in the game, in my opinion. Super customizable. They let you do a lot of different stuff, and I think that's the benefit. If you look at all the big time traders in the world, most of them are using Trade Ideas for a reason, because again, in my opinion, they're legitimately the best scanners in the game for sure. I have my own VWAP fade scanners. I have all these different scanners that I can build with them, and there's a lot more stuff than just what you see here. And so go check out Trade Ideas with both of these. Again, maybe we're biased because we do make referral income from Trade Ideas and TEFs and TradeNet. And so again, do your research. The biggest flaw of TradeNet and Tefs is that there's not many penny stocks to trade. So if you're solely a penny stock trader, it's actually probably not for you, because there's not that many penny stocks listed on their platform. Mostly because the average 6-month liquidity of the stock on a daily basis is less than 500,000 shares traded per day with most penny stocks, and so they don't list it on their platform. But again, if you like trading, stocks over $10, you're gonna have plenty to trade, and yeah, I think it's worth it in my opinion. Even if you trade penny stocks and you just want to get your feet wet with mid and high caps, I think that makes sense because they give you enough buying power. But yeah, go check them out. Remember, team, hit that subscribe button. We do this live for free every single weekday morning on YouTube. Oh yeah, we got to do story time. Does anybody remember what my story was yesterday? Does anybody remember what my story was supposed to be yesterday? Oh yeah, I remember it. What was the other story I was going to tell this morning? Okay, I'll tell a story. Okay, so story time, guys. Y'all ready for story time? Let me turn the music down a little bit. We're going to do story time today. You guys ready? Alright, we're going to do story time here today, team. Alright. So, when I was like 20 years old, I might have been a teenager. I might have been like 19. When Gustav, the hurricane, hit Louisiana. And if anybody's from Louisiana or remembers it, Gustav completely ravaged through Louisiana. There was floods everywhere. Everybody was flooded. Everybody's street was flooding. There was a lot of damage done from that hurricane. And so I had saved up and bought myself this car. It was a Honda Prelude, and I loved this car, right? It was a Honda Prelude. I loved this car, right? It was an H22 Honda Prelude with VTEC. It was like a 98 or 99 Honda Prelude. Loved this car. And so, anyways, I'm out in central Louisiana, hanging out with some friends at the time, partying. If I'm being honest, I was out there partying as a 20-year-old. I'm not gonna say what substances I was doing, but let's just say I was staying up really late, and I was out there partying at my friend Kareem's house. His name was Kareem. I was at my friend Kareem's house, and I went by his house, right? And I remember my dad telling me, my dad was like, "Hey, John, do not drive during the hurricane. You're going to lose the car that you paid for. You're going to lose this car that you saved up for. Do not drive in this hurricane. You're going to lose your car." And of course, me being a stubborn 20-year-old, I didn't listen. I drove out there partying during the hurricane anyway, during Gustav. And so, it's flooding everywhere. Everything's super flooded. Everybody's neighborhood is flooded. There's water everywhere. The streets are flooded. And so I was driving to my friend Kareem's house to try to park my car. I was driving to my friend Kareem's house right in the middle of the flooding from Gustav. It was either Gustav or it might have actually been Katrina, but I think it was Gustav. And so anyways, I'm driving around in the middle of the night in my Honda Prelude as a 20-year-old. I end up going down my friend Kareem's street. And I remember looking down the street and saying, "Oh, well, that doesn't look that bad. The water doesn't look that bad out here. I think I can go down this street in my car as like a 20-year-old me. I think I can go down this street." And so I start to go down this street. And the water gets higher and higher and higher. And so eventually, the water is at my headlights. The water's at my headlights in my car. I'm completely surrounded by water. I don't know what I was thinking. I was completely surrounded by water. My friend Kareem is outside in his yard laughing at me. And for some reason, I decide to open my car door. I decide to open my car door at the time. And so sure enough, if anybody can probably guess what happened, I open my car door and water just floods into my car. And so I get out of my car and I look back and my car is completely topped with water. My doors are open. Water's up to my windshield in the car, and I'm just sitting there like, oh no, my car's totaled. And my car was totaled. I lost my car. Eventually, I waited at my friend's house for the water to subside, and eventually we towed it over to my friend's house, and I think they actually fixed it. I remember I used to work at this auto dealership called Reliable Autos in Baton Rouge, and I think we brought it to them. It may have been a different one though. and they actually fixed the motor. They repaired the motor, so my car actually survived. But I remember driving it after that, and it was never the same. I remember driving that car after that, and it was never the same. And eventually it just died. And so, yeah, that's my story about driving in the Hurricane when I shouldn't. The end. End of story time. Yeah, just dumb. Yeah, I was just dumb. 100%. Just dumb. I can admit it. I was a 20-year-old. Like I said, I was a 20-year-old partying. You know, I'm not going to say what I was doing, but yeah, just dumb. Just dumb. Dumb decision. Overall, just a dumb mistake. But yeah. Alright. But yeah, the end. That's the end of story time. But with the end of story time there, I am going to go ahead and close this down, guys, and I'm going to work on my system here. So good luck. Have a good day. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We do story time. We try to do story time once every day. Sometimes I forget. But yeah, if you want to join us every weekday morning, team, we day trade live for free on YouTube. We listen to music. We chat. We trade live. We have scanners for you to check out. We got a lot of cool stuff here. Hit the subscribe button. Even if you don't like me, even if you hate us, we might lose, and you know that's going to make you happy. You don't want to miss it. Hit the subscribe button, click the bell, turn on notifications. We go live every single weekday morning for free on YouTube, and so hit the subscribe button, team. We got a lot of new subs today as well. Let me see who we got. We got Lost. Appreciate the sub. Sultan, Nitro. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the team. Let's see how many likes we have today, and then we'll close it down. Yeah. What's the system? The system is large size scalping using VWAP strategies, but very short term trades. But yeah, guys, good luck. I'll let you guys know how it goes. Like I said, if you want to use the same platform as us, I'll post this link here again one more time. It's a great way to help support our channel, honestly. Everything we put out there is free. We've got a lot of free content. Everything we do is free. And so this is one of the ways you can help support us and show your love for all the free stuff we do here. And so, yeah, there's the link. If you want to check out... if you want to join our Discord again and follow along with what we're doing here, I'll post the link and how I do today. They do, bro. Most of the time, AYOUB, most of the time people dislike us because they're competitors. And we are out here shining, you know, in the trading world. And most of the time, again, they're competitors. They're either competitors, they could be people I know in my personal life that are upset that I'm doing stuff that they're not. It could be people just out on YouTube that are upset that I'm doing stuff that they're not. And so consequently, they end up unleashing their insecurity on us as a channel. And like I said, I got to learn to ignore it better. But I think the haters have been kind of quiet lately, so I'm happy for that. We haven't got much lately. But yeah, I mean, people got a lot of reasons. Some are valid for hating us, but I'm actually down on the day. I'm down $81. But yeah, like I said, we'll see how I go. I'm building this system. I traded small most of the morning. But yeah, guys, like I said, hit that subscribe button, click the bell, turn on notifications. If you click the bell next to the subscribe button, you'll get an alert every time we go live. We day trade live on stream every weekday morning for free on YouTube. We're not experts or gurus here. We just let people watch us trade. And so, yeah, like I said, hit that subscribe button, click the bell, turn on notifications. I'll give you guys an update on how I do today. And, yeah, good luck, guys. We'll see you later.